Allied forces. I have no idea why I just said British Axis. The British faction and the German faction, if you want to be specific. So we're going to start. We're only doing the light bombers. We're not doing the Corsair or the Zero or any of that. So we're just going to be doing twin turbine bombers, such as the Blenheim and so let's head to the specializations. This is the Mark If. This is going to be your assault attack heavy bomber. That's what it is. So when I was unlocking it, I thought you could go top right, middle, radar package, and the 4 light machine gun. So you have 4 through the 3 that even has the increased firing rate, which you can't do that, which I was really bummed about it. But the best way, in my opinion, is if you go right side. It doesn't really matter what top two you pick. If you'd rather take field repair over armor fuselage, I don't know who would do that in their right mind, but the point that I wanted to get was the 840 pound and then this thing. This bottom gun is very good, can turn full 360 degrees, so this is very good for defending yourself with. And there is also the 1,000 pound bombs. That's really good for tank hunting because you can drop 2 of them, which is really good. You can one-shot tanks like that very easily. But what I'd rather do is I'd rather keep the 4 500 pound, just so you can like carpet bomb, and also 4 500 pound is probably just more versatile than 2 1,000 pound. You don't have to waste. You have 4 bombs instead of 2, and you just have more to throw at the tank. That doesn't really make sense, but just the nose gunner to defend yourself. You get to keep your 500 pounds, you get to keep your 840 pounds, armor fuselage, and the increased firing rate really doesn't do anything. So if you want to go with an attacker variant, like the right side is going to be your bomber side. Now the left side is going to be your attacker variant. I really will not go down the middle with this one. I severely dislike the field repair. I do not use the field repair. The 4 fast-firing LMGs is very good. If you want to be the anti-bomber, so just go after bomber planes and stuff, this is what this is for. The attacker variant is so good against infantry. It's only 4 guns though. I have no idea why it's so good, but it's only 4 guns. But it's good against airplanes. It's only 4. Like I keep saying it's only 4, which almost all fighter planes have 4, but I feel like these ones shoot faster and will kill faster. So, and then you have the smoke screen, and you also have the radar package. That's just your standard bomb, or your standard attacker variant style. So that's that one. This one is just cut and fresh. There's no specialty to it. It's either bombs or attacker variant. It's not really special. So I mean, it is special because it is a good plane, but like this one has a little bit more to it. As you can see, the nose gunner's in the middle, so a lot of these, well, I'll do the middle, but I was really bummed that you couldn't go top left, middle, then bottom right, and then parachute. Paradrop is very good if you like have your whole squad paradrop down, because what I do is I make my own squad, but then I'll have like everybody else in a party. I mean, just talk to them, but they just spawn on me and paradrop behind enemy lines, and when they're good players, they can take out whole objectives and stuff. It's really, really cool. But I really don't like the wing repair, but the best one for support is this one. I run this one half the time just because drop supplies for where your teammates are. If you don't have communicating teammates, this is probably not going to be the best airplane for you to use. Use the other Blenheim if you want to be a bomber. This one is for a team who communicates. This one's more for breakthrough and stuff like that. So deploy supplies, just have your guys ping where you want them to drop it, and you drop it down, and you can get a bunch of points to that. Like if you drop it right in the middle of a crowd of people, you can get easy 500 resupply points. Like it's really fast to level that up if you do it that way. But if you level it up, I'd rather just to like be more air dominant, go with the left side. That I'll tell you in a little bit. But wing repair, I really don't care about that. I wish I could do the nose gunner and go back down to the maintenance drills, but you can't, so I have to choose the field repair. Maintenance drills, I don't know if the pineapple wrench or the maintenance drills are better, because the maintenance drills you repair quicker, but you don't repair as much, which is good to repair like wingtips and all that when you're in a fight. But the pineapple wrench also gives you back a lot of health, so if you can pull off a pineapple wrench, that's good. So mine drop also 15 mines, 15 anti-tank mines. So normally in all Battlefield 5 maps, there's just a road that they spawn on. If you drop this on the road, you will hold off tanks the entire match. It is so overpowered. It's so crazy stupidly overpowered. But you have to watch. If you're getting shot at with these and you drop these while you're getting shot at, they will blow up and will kill you. So be careful with that. Now, for the more attacker style variant, if I made a video on the 50 cal high explosives, it's like the Battlefield 5 AC 130 or something along that lines. So if you do top left radar package, nice to have. Now if you're gonna be by yourself, personally I would still take the nose gunner. The nose gunner is just really good. So either if you have a good gunner or you're a good gunner yourself and you fly solo in bomber planes, it's good. So I'd just do the nose gunner because I'd prefer having the one gun overheat, switch to the bottom gun, light the plane up behind you, and then he's gone. Armor fuselage, just that's what it is. And then the 50 cal high explosive. The spotting camera does help, so you could find the spotting camera helps. I'm trying to read what it says. A fuselage mounted camera that reveals spotted enemies for teammates by taking a photograph. It is good to have the 50 cal high explosives. I had it when I made that video, but personally there were no other planes in the sky because I think it was breakthrough, so I just did the spotting camera. So that's it for this plane. So if we go down to the Ju-88 now, when we go down to the Germans light bombers, or in this case the Ju-88 was actually a medium bomber, the Heinkel was the German heavy bomber. Never mind, that's not what this video's on. But waiting for my mic. Okay, now the Ju-88A, this has a lot of little treats and good specializations. The German forces compared to the British forces have better bomber specializations. They do, and there's no doubt about it, because you have the passenger machine gun upgrade, changing the heavy machine guns. That is a good upgrade. I normally go with that half of the time. Now, when the game first came out, the Ju-88A was the most overpowered thing in the Battlefield game ever. And that's saying something. This wasn't 16 50 kilogram bombs. That was 32 50 kilogram bombs. You could carpet bomb the entire enemy team, and that's when planes spawned before infantry did. So you could fly over and just drop it right in their spawn, and that was so annoying. So annoying. But they definitely scaled it down, and you cannot drop the bombs as fast anymore, which sucks. And the wing repair to the dive brakes was also a path that you could take. So you could go 16 50 kilogram bombs, wing repair, dive brakes, and the 1000 kilogram bomb. Now they made it so you could keep your 4 250 kilogram bombs. You had the 16 50 kilogram bombs. You could also have the 1000 kilogram bomb. So you had 3 sets of bombs on this plane. Overpowered. Like, it was so good. But the one that I take, I'll tell you, I take the pineapple wrench over the wing repair. I cannot stand the wing repair. Now the 500 kilogram bombs are good for dive bombing, and they are pretty powerful. But the Waffenbehalter, underwing gun pods with 12 down-firing light machine guns effective against infantry. They are also effective against transports and light tanks. They do not do a lot of damage, but like say you get hit a couple times, you have like 20 some health left, and this Ju-88 comes flying down and starts shooting at you. He will get you. with the Waffen Beholder. It shoots so many guns so fast. This thing drains. I have another video coming out today about the Waffen Beholder on this. It drains anything. It's so powerful. Nobody uses it. You don't see anybody with the JU-88 using it, but it is so good. I promise you, it's just so good. And it's downward facing, so you could just sit there, fly across an objective, and just light people up with this thing. All of the full right side is probably going to be your best tank hunting variant. 500 kilogram bombs I will take over one giant heavy bomb, just because I can have chances to miss, and the 500 kilogram bombs are still big enough that they do have quite a bit of splash damage, but there's 4 of them, so it should add up numbers pretty quick. Now the left side is your actual demolition. Like, you have a medium style one, but first of all, the left side in my opinion is not worth it. Yes, you get the biggest bomb, one of the second biggest bomb in the game, but you lose your emergency repair for the bomb, and you get nitros. And a bomber having nitros, what? Like, I don't really find that. That's why the right side, you get the carpet bomb for infantry, you get the pineapple wrench to get health back quickly, you get the passenger machine gun upgrade, so either if you're flying solo, you have a crewman in there shooting, they have a really powerful gun, and either you have the 500 kilogram bombs or the Waffen Beholder. For you, this is going to be the best one on the right hand side. So that's what it is. And the JU-88C. Now this plane was quite disappointing. The cannon is not as good as I thought it was, but realistically, you're shooting farther. You're almost shooting halfway across the map with this thing. You don't even realize it. That's why it's not doing that much. So this thing can be very effective, but it takes a lot of practice. Like, I got really good with it, and then I went off to start upgrading my fighter planes. My fighter planes. So I lost my touch with this thing. So, and you can only do the left side to get it. It's great that and when you're upgrading this thing, keep it at level 2 until you reach level 4. Or if you do level 3, the spotting camera gets rid of your bombs. So if you're upgrading this, keep it at level 2 until you reach level 4, because the spotting camera just gets rid of your bombs, which sucks. But at the same time, you can also just fly across the top of the map, just snapping pictures and getting thousands and thousands of points. So I don't know if DICE really fixed that yet. I haven't used the spotting camera lately, but you can only do the left side. The MG21, or the MG151/20mm, it's okay. I didn't really rely on it too much. But, and then the right side, get your radar package, do the armor fuselage. I would not recommend doing wing repair. Of course, the passenger machine gun upgrade is one of the better ones in the game. Now these two, it's really, really up to you. If you want to still be a bomber, go ahead. Now, the 4 151/20mm ventral mounts are really good. Now, they don't face downwards, they still face forwards. So when you're in a dogfight style situation, they shoot forward, they don't shoot down. So the picture does not. So this thing can destroy light ground targets. Heavy aircraft, this will destroy heavy aircraft or light aircraft in a matter of milliseconds. I will show you the video. You have to watch the video that I'll post later. This thing absolutely destroys. And I think this one-shots soldiers. It either one-shots or two-shots, because I feel like I've gotten hit markers on soldiers with this thing, or I've just one-shotted them. One-shotted them with these things. It's so powerful. So if you strafe and run with these things, are really good. Now, the butterfly bombs are your anti-personnel mines, which they're good. But at the same time, they're just like the anti-tank mines. If you're being shot at when you're deploying these, they will blow up and damage you. So you have to do this, and they take forever to reach the ground. The best thing that you can do is on Twisted Steel, if there's people in those trenches, drop these across the trenches and you will get a lot of kills. These things cover a wide area. There's 10 of them, I think. So right, middle, Right. So that's the best. So that's the bombers of Battlefield 5, in my opinion.